The following is a presentation of the Belly Up Sports Media Network.
So kick up your feet and grab your popcorn. It's the Smack Talk Podcast. Let's get it on.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, hopefully over 13, welcome back to Jockstrap Sports. I may have hit the wrong button.
Maybe.
Got the affiliate, you know. Got our people. Wrong show.
That's all right.
Yeah,
Better than ever.
Can't win them all. Might have been planned. That's me getting you in the mood.
A little throwback. That's all it is.
Now let the people know that we've been there. We've done this. We do this.
Not the first rodeo.
Not the second.
Well, how you been? How you feeling? You look great.
Thank you.
Maybe a little sun-kissed even.
I've been getting a little sun. I hit a pool Saturday.
There you go.
I hit a double. I don't want to brag and make people feel inferior, but I did.
Wow. Olympics too.
Springboard. I'll tell you what, the first time you get back on a springboard, that first jump is weird.
Oh yeah. It's like jumping off a skyscraper all of a sudden. The knees and legs aren't the same either.
I saw so many fat dudes go to the springboard, it's a diving board, go and jump, and then the legs just does not ride that board back up, and they just they're going to dive and they just shoot down in like a fucking missile, dude.
Especially when you don't know it's a springboard.
No, you should
scope it out.
I saw the one fat dude. He was living on the diving board, dude. He went like 50 times and just kept doing the same terrible dive. And then he did a couple bad front flips. But I was like, this dude's having fun, man. I respect him.
Having a good time. Yeah.
He don't give a fuck.
I'm that guy. That's the guy I want to be.
You got to respect that.
Yeah. He's just waiting for Adult Swim.
Dude, Adult Swim was cool. I haven't been to a real pool in, I don't even know, 5 years maybe.
That's pretty cool.
They blew that whistle and it was wild.
Yeah. I did, just like you were talking, my last, and probably for this reason, only Adult Swim. You know, all the kids, they wait around the edges now.
Yeah, it's not fun.
I get up there and I'm like, still got it. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm doing. And it was just the knees kind of buckle. And as I'm underwater, I just hear the, oh, and I had to stay down a little longer, and I got up and
oh yeah,
that was it.
My first one, I was like, I'm just gonna dive. I'm gonna get the feel back, and I did one of the dives where you're going, and then your legs just completely go over top of you.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What are you gonna do?
That, though. The thing about diving is there's an art to it, but it's just a fun time at the same time. You got to get over it. It's scary.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
It can be terrifying.
Therapeutic, though. Fucking floating like a bird, brother.
I'm the most majestic thing you've ever seen when I'm on a diving board, in my mind.
You
You're watching art.
I believe you.
You should. You've witnessed it firsthand. I don't know why you wouldn't agree, but.
So let's get into it. On the radio today in the car, I was listening to ESPN, and I heard him report. I forget even who it was, but it was a guy who was sitting out today because his calf was a little tight, and I was like, holy shit, football is back.
Oh, yeah.
It's back.
Yeah. It's back. We got the fights. We got the one play that makes this guy a hero, and this guy's just cut him. It's back in full swing.
Oh, yeah. Travis Kelce is good for a couple fights a year, man. That dude's getting it.
Right. Oh, yeah. He's getting after him. He's letting the boys know, though. You got to let the boys know.
I'm going to be honest. I'm watching that, and I'm like, Taylor Swift's at home like, that's my fucking man, dude. That's my guy.
That's the first thing everybody else is saying, too.
Yeah.
Now people are worried for it. They said he's aggressive. He's too aggressive.
No, I bet. I bet.
Too aggressive. He's got to tone it down for the Swifties. They don't like that.
They have to just know. He's got her. He's keeping her safe. He's keeping her warm at night.
Yeah, they're worried. They're worried for her. I think she's all right though. She seems to be okay.
She's gonna be. Yeah, she's doing pretty good. She's doing just fine.
Yeah. This is what it's all about. This is one of my favorite times of year. It's been a long layoff, and now we're getting all the stories that moves 75% mean nothing, probably.
Oh yeah, nothing means nothing really, but it is fun.
I'm all here for it, and I'll buy into everything you tell me. I'm a starving man. Just feed me.
Mm-hmm.
Anything.
Such a good business. They know fantasy drafts are coming up. They know people need to hear who's just nicked at the minimum.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. One snap changes everything.
Oh God, yeah.
I got a couple. I'd like to read you, and you tell me if you believe it or not.
Okay, got this. Love this.
Or just tell me your vibe on it. I guess I
like that better.
Vikings open training camp. 2 bombs. Justin Jefferson, Sam Darnold. Is he here? Is it time?
Oh God, I will say, there's no way what's his fuck is better than him.
JJ McCarthy.
No shot. I got Sammy D winning that battle all day.
I think he slept on, honestly.
Sam, not JJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure people know how we feel about JJ.
I mean, it's what the NFL is now, but he was coming in. He was like a guy. Like, he was it.
Oh, yeah. Colin Cowherd would have ruined his marriage for that guy, dude.
And then he just went. I mean, just terrible situations. He'd go with Gase, and then he'd go with the Carolina, and like look at them now. I mean,
I caught on live mic saying I'm seeing ghosts. That's just not good.
Yeah, it was just a bad setup. In NFL, you got, especially a first-round quarterback, you're obviously going to get a longer leash, but you got like 3 years to really be like, all right, we got something.
Oh, yeah, he's a backup now.
Jordan Love's about to get a huge deal, and he's only played 1 season.
Yeah, but that season's better than Sam Darnold's ever done.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need. 1 season to hang on.
Let's touch on this Jordan Love thing. It makes no fucking sense. Just pay the man. You did this.
You got to.
You gave yourself 1 year to see if he was worth a damn. That was you. This whole Green Bay thing, the whole Jordan Love thing, this is what happens if it goes right. You have to pay him. You had to know that.
Yeah.
If it goes bad, you don't pay him. But no, it went right. So now you got to break him off after a great half a season because that's the quarterback position.
You have to. You got to have one. You absolutely have to have it. This is the 49ers are in the same situation with their the Purdy. There's already talking Purdy. Yeah. Like they're like pretty much like, what do we do? Do we keep Purdy or like start paying these guys? Because they gotta make a choice.
Oh yeah. There ain't no way. Purdy better go get every fucking dime he can. Dude, you got a roommate. You live in San Francisco. That shit's expensive as shit. Go get all that money.
I've already seen rumors about a 375 extension, but that's like a deal. Like they're like trying to get him cheap right now. So he was gonna get it.
Yeah. I should just be like, yo, bro, 10-year contract, $300 million. You want it?
It's 275, I think. 275.
Just put that in his face. Even though it's $30 million a year, it's 10 years. Like, dude, look, that's $300 million guaranteed. Boom, 10-year contract.
Yeah.
Just say fuck it. That money can mean shit to them eventually.
Speaking of, let's keep going on these quarterbacks. I got another one. Do you believe it or not? Justin Fields. Is he the guy?
The boy had a day, huh?
Good day.
You know what's funny? The dude who was sitting out because of the sore calf or the stiff calf, Russell Wilson. Mm-hmm. That's all it takes, baby. Justin Fields, he could smell your stiff calf, dude. He was ready.
As diehard Brown fans, I love nothing more than a Steelers quarterback controversy. I hope it just gets worse and worse. I hope Fields looks so good because I do think he's good. So, like,
biased.
You know, it's a rough because if Fields really does like ball and makes it a controversy, and then obviously we play him twice, but like right now, this is what I want.
Yeah, it's fucked up because I'd rather play Fields. Russell Wilson somehow embarrassed us last year. as Browns fans.
He's good.
Denzel Ward was out, blah, blah. I don't get into that, but we own Fields.
It was bad setup for him.
It was like 9 yards he had against us passing one time.
His first start ever. Yeah, they set him up bad on that one.
They set him up to die. They fed him.
Yeah.
Like, what
I
was
will
up?
say, the game last year wasn't all on him. They had a ton of drops, including that Hail Mary at the end. He
Oh,
should
yeah,
caught
that's
it.
sketchy. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a good point. That is a good point.
But I love that it's already starting. Give me the controversy. I do think Fields is legit, but I love it. So do you believe it? Who's starting at the end of the year? Fields or Wilson?
At the end of the year?
Mm-hmm.
See, I like that. That's a professional question because the beginning of the year seems simple. You go
That's
into
what
the
I'm
year.
Mm-hmm.
You're top. That's top notch there, brother.
They don't call me the best in the business for nothing.
It's a goddamn good point. Hey, if I had to put $100 on it, I would bet Russell Wilson.
Really? I'm going Fields.
I think he's going to be steady enough to get the job done.
He could be. I don't know. I don't believe in Wilson.
I feel like Pittsburgh has proven too, like they like the safe route.
Mm-hmm. For sure. I do think they're going to run. That's why they brought old Artie in.
I know. I love that. I love everything about that. I love, you know what? Our coordinator ain't getting it done. He's not creative enough. He's throwing these dink and dunkies. What are we going to do? Go get me Arthur Smith.
I will say, though, as Browns fans, I'm nervous for Artie. He makes me nervous.
That's AFC North football, baby. You got to run the rock.
Exactly.
You got to stop the rock.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. He's got – and you throw Fields in there, too? They got 3 real good runners.
They're not creative enough to do it, though. What are they going to do?
I mean, we're the number 1 defense, so I ain't shit. But fuck the Steelers. Moving on. I say Fields, you say Wilson. That's the last time we'll talk about him.
Put it on the board.
Yeah.
What else you got?
All right. Is Joe Burrow a bust?
I thought you had another training camp thing. I was pumped for that. Don't get me started on that because he's not a bust. Is Joe Burrow overrated? The answer is yes. So far,
I'm with you.
He's lost 2 seasons due to injury already.
It's 3, isn't it?
I think it's ACL and then that one, and then last year.
He played. I thought he. Okay, keep going.
His playoff numbers are Kirk Cousins. His defense took him to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals fans hate this. I've said this before in the thing. He had a chance to win the Super Bowl. And he had a chance the year before that to get back to the Super Bowl. What did he do it? Did he Brady it? No. And we know what he did. He Kirk Cousins it.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Kirk Cousins.
He's got all-pro wide receivers.
His line was a shit show that year. I'll give him that.
He got hit more than anybody. No denying it.
Let's check our bias real quick. Let's check our bias. If you're gonna start, if you get the keys to a franchise, right?
Mm-hmm. I'd love to have him.
How many quarterbacks before Burrow are you taking off the board? Mahomes, obviously. Yeah.
Mahomes. It's hard to put the bias aside. It's so hard. I'm new to this. Bias, like getting, So, okay, all right.
Mahomes. I don't know if you take anyone else, but I think I might go Mahomes.
I'd take Allen over him.
It seems safer, but it also seems like Allen should be hurt more.
I honestly want to say, too, I'd take Lamar. He's a 2-time MVP.
I know, but I just don't think people would say that. And then your brain just goes to the playoff success, and you're like, Lamar just don't got it.
Mm-hmm. It's that one season.
And it's even like, Lamar goes down. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love Baltimore fans and Cincinnati Baltimore fans like blah 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 blah. No one cares. They do it in the playoffs. Do it when it counts. Like my man Joe Flacco did last year.
He did it. I'm looking at Burrow's stats right now. So he's played 4 seasons. He played 10 the first season.
Yep.
I won't count that. Second season was the Super Bowl season. He balled out.
Yeah.
Season after that, he balled out. Better than I thought. He played a full season.
2 good seasons so far.
Yeah. And then obviously last year wasn't good.
You look good.
Back-to-back seasons, 4,600 yards, back-to-back seasons,
Mm-hmm.
46, 45. I mean, that's great. But is that a bust? Maybe not.
Super Bowl appearance. It's a Super Bowl appearance in year 2 a bust with the ball to win the game.
Maybe now that I'm looking at the stats, maybe not. But
no, he's not even close to being a bust.
Okay, then this is the year that's really going to decide if he's even good. I'll say that.
I'll agree with that. I'll take that. I'm fine with that.
And when I say good, I'm saying like the elite.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying.
Because right now I feel like
what is it when tier 1? You're saying tier 1.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, honestly, I kind of put like Mahomes is in his own tier.
That's a good point. Mahomes is like tier.
He's the tier 1.
Well, like 1 point at 1 point. Yeah, he's just 1, I guess. Everyone else is tier 2.
Yeah, or like 1.2. Like like you were saying.
So Mahomes is 1A in the tier, and then it's 1B for the rest of the tiers.
Yeah, and then I say this is the year. I say Burrow's right on the outside of that. This is the year. You find out.
Yeah, absolutely. The AFC North is going to find out a lot this year about their quarterbacks. Brutal. They're all going to find out some shit. I mean, they're all paid very, very well, except for the Steelers quarterbacks.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think everybody on the Steelers is cheap right now, except for maybe like Minka.
JJ.
TJ.
Yeah, good call. Good catch.
Cam Hayward, he's probably expensive.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's expensive. They got some money.
But they got rookies everywhere. Pickens, Najee's still on a rookie deal. Warren's probably on a rookie deal. Fields on a rookie deal. Wilson's cheap. I mean,
I can't wait for the Pickens holdout, dude. If Pickens balls out this year, he's going to hold out already. Yeah. I'm guaranteeing it, dude. Yeah. He's holding out already.
It's kind of the Steelers kind of got a curse right now since AB left. I feel like every time they get a wide receiver, it's like has a great season and leaves.
Yeah, I mean, well, AB was right about Juju. Let's say that. Let's admit that.
Juju left. AB left. They had Claypool had that monster season.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like there's another one after that too. But
I was thinking about it today. AB ruined his legacy and career and shit.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll never get the credit for what the fuck he was.
No.
That dude was a monster.
He would have been the greatest of all time.
Oh.
His numbers are insane.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't catch Jerry because Jerry played till he was like 212 years old.
AB could have. Look at him. He's fine physically.
He does look that way, yeah. Would you take
the craziest stats ever?
I'm saying, like, if I'm picking someone up off the streets and say, like, it's the Super Bowl and you can just pick up a free agent and my star receiver goes down, that would be my first phone call. If you need to win one game off the street.
I'm sure he's not getting phone calls, but I'm sure he's getting texts where people are kind of feeling out.
He's hearing phone calls all day. He thinks his phone's ringing in his head, but no one's calling that guy.
Let me give you just a quick, just the run he had.
You got to tell me. You can tell the people. We're part of a fan base that has seen what he's done to us.
He was the worst. He was the worst ever.
Yeah, he was a menace.
He was always open in the most crucial times, always. Or he always made the big play every time.
Or he'd catch a 2-yard ball and just take it 70 yards somehow.
He had
not a screen, like over the middle somehow.
He pretty much had 6 straight years where I guarantee he had to have been the best receiver in the league, or at least in the top 3. He had 1,508. That's 1,500 yards, 8 touchdowns. 1713 touchdowns. 1,810, 1,312, 1,509, 1,315.
Jeez.
That was just 6 straight years.
Okay, that numbers are better than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah, and then he lost it. That was 6 straight years. And then that's not even including he's had He's got 187 punt returns, 1,700 punt return yards, a bunch of touchdowns, punt returns.
How many does it say? How many punt return TDs does he have?
I can look that up real quick. But he was an absolute.
He has one drop kick. I don't think anyone else. He's the only dude to ever drop kick a man.
Yeah,
that's a straight up Adam Sandler stat he's got going on.
Yeah, he did it all.
He can walk around. I'm the only man to ever do a flying drop kick to a punter's face in the
NFL. He's got four career touchdowns, punt returns.
Okay,
pretty much 1,800 yards almost. He had 1,760 yards. Yeah, but nobody will ever remember that.
I think he's going to get crazier. So I think our kids are going to be like 10, 15 years. He's going to do something crazy again. Our kids are going to be like, you know who Antonio Brown is? Like, yeah. And they'll be like, blah, blah, blah. He just did that. All right, let me tell you about Antonio Brown, dude.
He needs some help, man. Because, I mean, as Browns fans, it was good for us. He got out. But yeah.
You think whatever he just did was crazy. Let me read you these numbers.
I hope he's getting the help he needs. Whoever helps AB needs to get with Jordan Addison, too. He's on the same. He's wilding right now.
You can't fall asleep, man. Wasn't he asleep on the freeway?
Yeah. And then, like 2 days after he did that, he was back on Instagram showing him at a club and drinking and everything else. You know, he drove home.
Oh, I bet, yeah. I don't know.
Like, from everything I heard, CBS, all these other sources, like Vikings were pissed. And they even said if the NFL isn't going to suspend him, they're like considering suspending him, which we'll see. But
if I could suspend him, I'd take like 2 game checks from him. Fuck him.
You remember what was it? Was it year after Garrett tried to kill Rudolph when Aaron Donald looked like the predator out there?
Yeah.
Like, well, you got to suspend him. And they're like, well, look, we talked to him, okay? It's cool now.
Yeah, the NFL was like, we're not going to do nothing because it was practice. And the Rams were like, well, that's Aaron Darnold. And they were like,
we'll take care of it. Like, don't worry. We gave us third talking to.
Yeah. I would have loved to see fucking the owner of the fucking Rams having that conversation. Mm-hmm. The NFL, Roger Goodell's like, you got to suspend him. He's like, oh, yeah, I'll do it. Not a fucking chance, dude.
Hey, you got a
fucking idiot. Yeah. Roger, you work for me, bitch. Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
That phone call would have been amazing.
No, yeah, it probably never even came up because Roger probably knew, like, okay, there's no way you suspend him. I get it. He's just like, okay, so I'm going to tell him, like, you're going to handle this. And he's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah,
and Roger just apologizes and hangs up the phone.
Yeah. It is. I love how close the locker room is, though. Because, like, if you ever notice on the mic'd up, when everybody says, like, I'm the police or I got a Hawaii, or, like, they always give everybody a heads up. Like, don't say anything stupid to me today. And, who was it? Keenan Allen. I just watched his. Did you see that?
I don't think so. It just came out.
It came out recently, but it was hilarious. And he was telling everybody, and then he was complaining, like, nobody'd stand by him and just all alone that day. Like,
hell no. You can get canceled real easy right now, man.
Oh, yeah. I bet they probably filter some of that stuff out, I'm sure, but
yeah, but then you got to trust that ESPN dude or whoever the fuck is doing that. Like, hey, man, like, you can't be screwing this place over. And what if he's like, man, fuck this dude?
It could go two ways.
It's Antonio Brown, and he's a Browns fan. Antonio Brown's saying some crazy shit. I'd leak that shit.
Yeah. It could go ugly quick because it could be like, yeah, we'll take that out. Or it could be like, ooh, this is going to get a lot of publicity.
Oh, yeah, you got to weigh that. But no one's ever said anything crazy. Well, they've never let anyone say anything crazy, at least. People say some crazy shit for sure.
I don't know.
They've just never released it, I'm saying. So they're good at it. It's protect the shield over there. They know what they're doing.
This is very, very random, but I saw it in my notes. It was supposed to be brought up with everything else. You remember Sam Hartman, the dreamy draft pick, the quarterback?
With the long hair?
Oh, yeah. Looked like Shane Falco. You remember?
Where'd he go?
He went to Washington, okay?
I got to look him up. But yeah, keep going.
All right. So Sam Hartman, after practice, and And this long after practice, okay? He's running 2-minute mocks with the backups and tight end, one of them, the big one, Sonnet. And that's the guy you want. Sam Hartman might end up being. This might be another
Notre Dame guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me Washington 2 seconds ago.
Whoa! I meant who he got drafted by.
He's with the native team,
Commanders.
There's a push online, man. They might come back.
I'm getting used to Commanders now.
I'm still struggling with Oakland.
Oakland? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I actually, after you said Oakland, I was like, what? I'm confused about what? No, it's still there.
That's a tough one for me, man.
Yeah.
I just struggled earlier today on another podcast. I called him Oakland like 10 times in a row.
I say San Diego all the time still. Another podcast.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Corner Booth Podcast. Go follow it everywhere you get your podcast. Corner with a K.
Okay, I like that. What were you guys talking about?
K's are sexier.
Definitely.
Ugh. I don't know if we should have said that, but breaking down the AFC North, the AFC West.
Did you tell them it's going to be the hardest division in football?
No, they led with that. People know. People know.
I'm glad people know, and I don't know why. Probably just because I'm a bitter Browns fan and I want my damn respect. But I want people to know that it's a problem over here. Like, so us only getting like 8-9 wins, that's impressive as hell. We're playing 3 of the best teams in the league.
Let me tell you something. You would have loved it. Let me break you down the records for the Browns. This is becoming a Brownie show.
Okay.
Off season, baby. It was. I think there was a 12-5 in there, 2 11-6s, and then a 10-7.
Oh, I'd love that. I would love every one of them.
And that's not me.
Like you influenced.
That's other people. Like
right.
That you could. It's only one other time in the history since we've been alive could you maybe have got those predictions, and that'd have been the year after the Browns lost to Baker lost to the Chiefs. Yeah, only other time.
Why do you say it like that? The year after Baker lost to the Chiefs,
he had a chance to win that game. He blew it just like he always does, just like he did this year against the Lions.
Defense couldn't make a stop on a backup quarterback. Are you kidding me?
They picked him off.
Yeah, you're right. At the very, very, very end, when our defense couldn't stop. What was that guy's name again? He's never played again. He played one game.
2-minute drive for.
Don't put it like that. Don't do that.
He did.
Baker still gives Cleveland love.
The QB gets the losses and he gets the wins. That's football, baby.
Yeah, he won our first playoff game ever. Balled out, too. Anyways.
So, sports.
Why'd you do this?
Padres threw a no-hitter today.
Who's that?
Yeah, go back to Sam Hart. Wait. The Padres threw a no-hitter today.
Oh, yeah, and did you see the crazy story about it, too?
No, I disrespect so much. I don't even give a shit. Look at him. I don't even give a shit about no-hitter anymore. That's how messed up baseball is. If you tell me the dude threw a complete game, that's just as impressive nowadays to me. Because they don't do it, and it bugs the shit out of me.
Yeah, they don't let him throw. I don't like that. But can I tell you a crazy thing that happened about that no-hitter? Mm-hmm. So the last time that he had a chance at a no-hitter, it was broken up with, I think it was like 2 outs in the ninth, or it was in the ninth, or it was late. Like,
the same guy.
Well, yeah, he had a no-hitter going. So a guy named Luis Arias, who's a stud, broke it up. Okay. So now, fast forward.
He faced them today.
No, better. Yeah. Fast forward to now. He throws the no-hitter. You know who the first one who gave him the game ball was? His teammate, Luis Arias, baby.
Oh, shit.
All comes full circle. That's baseball, baby. That's what it's all about. Those are the stories you love.
When you throw a no-hitter.
And I'm sorry if I butchered his name. I don't know what it is.
He probably did, but what are we going to do?
I know he's a stud, though, and I bet on him all the time.
Are you just like, fuck yeah, no-hitter? Or are you dwelling on that one walk?
I bet you're like, fuck yeah, but I bet like later on, maybe after the shower, maybe like on
bed.
Yeah. Like you're like, damn, just that one walk though, like almost perfect. it's like bowling a 299.
No, not really. I don't feel like that is. That's a letdown. No one give a fuck about 299. I mean, like,
No.
if someone told me they bought a 299, I'd be like, dude, that's impressive as shit.
Oh, I mean, I would be impressed too, but it's the same thing. It's like if you were like, I threw a no hitter, you'd be like, oh my god, that's amazing. But if the dude sitting right next to him was like, I threw a perfect game, you're like,
Yeah, you'd push that guy.
Yeah.
You say, hey, buddy, get out of here. I'm trying to talk to this dude.
yeah, sorry, man, that's a little better. Like, you should throw a perfect one. I can't help it.
I know a
That's
dude
it.
who has 4 or 5 299 games, no perfect game.
Yeah, I've met that guy, and the fact that he never bowled after that, like, it almost broke my heart. They should have wrote a movie on it.
Yeah, I tell so many people about that. Just random people walking up. Hey, how you doing? You'll never guess who I just met.
Yeah, tell the story because it's heartbreaking.
The dude has wobbled the 300 pin 4 to 5 times. He got 299. That it's like not a lot of people like actually perfect something. Like you can't shoot a perfect round of golf. That doesn't exist.
No.
You can throw a perfect game. You can have a 300, which would be a perfect, I don't know, game, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You really can't have a perfect quarterback game. I mean, I guess you could if you didn't throw one in completion.
I mean, yeah, there's been some pretty impressive games where like damn near perfect.
No, perfect though. Yeah, damn near perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a certain sports thing.
Yeah, it is one of those things too. Do you think that would qualify him to be like the unluckiest person in the world? To have 4 different chances at a 300 and all those times it wobbles and doesn't go down.
I mean, unlucky sport-wise, maybe, yeah, because it doesn't make any sense. Like, God hates him for sure.
Somebody hates him.
Because I think God's up there like, your life's fine. You're okay. You're doing fine. Perfect game? I don't fucking think so, pal.
Yeah. It's rough. And that sucks, too, to even tell the story because it's like then it becomes like the story's like, wow, that's impressive to like at the end, you're like, and he never played again? Like, oh, man.
He never played
he
again.
Forgot that part. He said he never played again when I met him.
I mean, you have to eventually. You got to give it up.
Yeah.
You know how many times you get your heart? It's like asking the same girl out like 100 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
But you're talking about it each time.
Can I say something? And this is like off topic, but kind of on topic. But you said something about asking a girl out. Have you seen the Hard Knocks with his Giants thing?
No, I haven't watched it. I need to do it. I just keep forgetting about it.
They gotta stop. They gotta stop showing this GM. It's bad. It's so bad.
Maybe I'll binge it one day. I'm not sure yet, though.
The last clip I saw, he's got his kids in his office, and he's like, I'm talking pen and paper in hand, like, who'd you guys pick? Who do you guys like? And like his kids just start throwing out names, and he's literally like, all right, like, okay, who do you what okay. And then the daughter or whoever this girl is just keeps saying JJ McCarthy, which both of them nonstop quarterbacks. It's a bad look for Daniel Jones. You got the like GM owner who I don't even know who this guy is.
Just whoever the GM,
is, they gotta stop.
Yeah, because fucking Danny Dimes to like we'll see them around.
His boy was sitting there and he's like Jaden Daniels. And he's like, can't. And he's just like Marvin Harrison. He's like, not gonna make it. He's like Malik Neighbors. He's like, okay, hold on. Like he's writing down, and his son even tells him like, oh yeah, all the girls just want JJ McCarthy because he's cute or something like that. He's good looking, but I'm still like, man, like you're running $1 billion team, and you're asking teenagers just like, hey, what do you think?
Yeah, you're the most important. You're the most important person. Like the owner can fire you, but like you're essentially the day-to-day guy.
The ship.
Didn't the kid say, Jaden McDaniels, you only get one shot at this?
Yeah.
You only get one chance to win?
He said you only get
one shot. That is a great line. That's an amazing line.
Yeah. And he said you can't mess it up.
Oh, yeah. Shout out that kid, dude.
He was real, though.
I got to watch it. I got some good binge things, though, that I got saved up.
It just kills me that, like, this is the kids, and they're like, No, and then not soon or maybe it was the same episode. You see the clips of Daniel Jones missing a 1-yard little like swing pass. Like it was. Did you see that? He just completely overthrew Singletary, and they were standing right next to each other. It was just bad.
I did not see that. I haven't been back in. I've kind of took like a clean break from football for a while. I haven't watched receiver. Haven't watched any Hard Knocks. My fantasy game is not where it needs to be with drafts coming up. Fantasy Football Expo coming up in fucking 2 weeks?
Yeah. Catch us.
Yeah, we will be there. Everybody go to the Fantasy Football Expo, Akron, Ohio. Saturday, which Sports Betting Expo, I feel like is basically what they're saying. You want to win money? Come listen to us. We are speaking. we should just set up a table outside and like talk about how we gamble.
I might wear my 2006 JV MVP just so everybody knows I'm legit.
I like that Jamal Lewis jersey. Just let people know, hey, baby.
Yeah, I need to find one of the old. I'm sure I can go to some thrift store around and find some like Browns jersey where.
Oh yeah. He's gonna sit outside on the hood of it, just watching people go in.
Yeah, you'll know. You'll know. Don't worry. You'll know one way or another.
Let them know. Yeah. You want to take a quick break here?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. We'll be back in about. We'll be back in as long as it takes me to pee because I gotta go for that one. Be everything. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching Jockstrap Sports. You're watching on YouTube and X. If you want to subscribe or follow, we would greatly appreciate that. You can catch us every Thursday at 10:15 p.m. With a late night, like a late night DJ with a sexy, sexy voice.
Mm-hmm. It's like that Baconator you just drove to. Listen on the way.
So if you missed the first part, we've touched a lot of training camp news, a lot of Browns news, because we have an addiction, just like most of you after your teams. And we're going to get into some fun stuff, because the sports world's kind of dull to us, because baseball's baseballing still, and That's about all else we got. So we're gonna start this second
segment.
half hour, second segment.
Yeah, second half. We're
Second half.
We had half time. Yeah, we're getting into the second half.
Let's rank some Rocky villains.
I love this because I'm so ready.
Ba-ba-ba.
Now, if you don't know Rocky, just get out.
That's a good point.
Get out.
If you hate Rocky, stop watching, unsubscribe, and leave a bad message.
What's your favorite Rocky? Say it on 3. 1, 2, 3, 2.
3.
Oh wait, no, mine's 3. Shit. Messed it up. It's my own game. Mine was 3. Clubber Lang, man. That's my favorite one.
I think you can go 3 or 4, but you can't go 2.
No, 3's my favorite.
All right, rank them. Let's go 3, 2, 1.
Well, I feel like I know what
we're going to rank 3, right?
No.
I think I just like the movie more. I'm not going to rank that.
All right.
I'll go first. Number 3. It's got to be Apollo, right?
That's my 3. Actually, no. If we could go a 4, I'll tell you who's under Apollo.
Okay. Let's go.
I take Apollo, number 3.
Number 3, Apollo 2. The number 2 Rocky villain, Clubber Lang.
Really?
The 3 is the best movie, but he's not the best villain.
I don't know. I'll take. I had Ivan, but I'll stick with him. I got Ivan at 2.
Number 1 is Ivan Drago. I mean, America needed a hero. And this big, tall Russian sumbitch stepped into that ring.
I hear you.
And what did he do?
He's built in a lab.
What? You know what? I might have fucked up. 4 might be the best one. Anyways. He murdered a hero. Wait, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I was messing him up again.
No,
he murdered an American hero. A man who came out in American shorts.
He did. He pissed on us.
And there was only one man in the world who could step up and beat him.
Mm-hmm.
That's Rocky goddamn Balboa.
The only hope we had. And then the speech afterwards.
What is it again? Do the speech in Rocky voice. No, Rocky voice it. Do it as Donald Trump.
I'm working on a Trump. It's not there yet, though. I'll bring it when it's there.
It's not ready to debut?
No, it's not ready yet.
Okay. Do it as Rocky.
If I can change, you can change. And all of us can change. And they got a standing no. It was like, damn, he's right.
Yeah.
These Americans aren't half bad.
You deserve a standing up for that too, bro.
I'm taking Clubber. You know why? Because he doesn't give a fuck. He's going to take your head off. Even after the bell. He doesn't care.
No, Clubber. All right, I mean, Draco.
No, I'm taking Clubber. I'm saying Clubber.
You're back to Clubber. Yeah, Clubber was a killer too.
Absolute killer. And then he's a shit talker. Ivan Drago is like kind of scary, but like Clubber is looking like you want to get with the real man.
Yeah. Clubber sells fights.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Clubber is great though.
Ivan would have been more like Clubber was like Conor McGregor. He gonna get you in the seat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's gonna sell tickets. He's gonna make you want to see him get knocked out, but he's just gonna keep knocking people out.
Yeah. And Ivan is more like this is tough. Going UFC, Humcha, Kingcha. He was like 30-0, and then he beat Conor, then they fought. Everyone fought in the ring. Khabib, yep. That's Ivan.
It's a perfect. It's perfect. He didn't talk much, but it's gonna whoop your ass. Yeah, and that's all it is. The worst Rocky villain of all time has to be Tommy. The worst Rocky of all time. Rocky 5.
It's both. Yeah, and that's half a reason why it's bad because you have the worst villain.
Yeah. But you know what? It still teaches you he loves his family, and that's just what The Rock's all about. And that's what that movie's trying to teach you. You might
call him The Rock.
You might abandon your family at times, and you might like find some fighter you believe in. But you know what? Family's all that matters at the end.
Mm. Shout out Nate Productions. He was
Shout
on
out
podcast with us earlier. Check him out. Who's he a fan of?
Mm-hmm.
We talking football?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a Giants fan.
Oh, shit, Nate.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great for him right now.
Nate, what's Hard Knocks make you feel if you're still there? Because, boy, I'm scared if I'm a Giants fan watching Hard Knocks. I don't like
Fear
that.
and Loathing in New York. Cool. Spinoff.
Because then the thing is, Danny Dimes isn't looking good, but from what I read, Drew Lock.
Mm-hmm. That's the Drew Lock. That's the story of Drew Lock, though. He's always just kind of there, and people are like, and then he has a couple good games, and then he's Drew Lock again, and people are like, well, that's Drew Lock.
They even said, what's our identity like if we lose Barkley? And like, I mean, we got a defense. I hate it for him. I don't know why it's
all the clips I've seen have been like they make me feel awkward. Like I feel like I'm awkward. Like it's like this is I don't like it. It's cringe.
It could be the editing for sure. Like they make it bad, but I don't know. I just feel like it scares me. Even the Browns.
He shouted out what you were talking about, the Danny Dimes overthrowing the screen pass. I didn't see that. I might check it out.
That's the thing about training camp, though, too. It's so one little thing. Just how we talked about Fields. Fields threw a bomb, and everybody's like, "Oh shit!" Pittsburgh, guy. Danny Dimes misses a pass. It's like, cut him.
Yeah, cut him. Yeah. Oh yeah, I would love to just hear New Yorkers screaming about that.
It's everywhere, though. Everybody's just got one story. All you get to see. The Vikings, I feel like, just letting Sam Darnold air it out. I think he might be a guy there from Minnesota.
I think if you want to give JJ even a little bit of a shot, you got to give Darnold at least. I think you want Darnold to go this whole year. I feel like.
Who do you think has more say in the quarterback? You think it's up to JJ or the head coach? Like you think towards the end of training camp, GM, everybody comes in, they're like, have the head coach. Who is the head coach in Minnesota right now?
Kevin O'Connell?
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, if I pulled that out, I'm pretty sure that's who that is, though.
Yeah, I think you're right. But so they got him and they got JJ. And he's like, I think McCarthy's better, but JJ's like, nah, I think me and Sam are better. Who do you think they're running with?
It depends. I think early in the season they let the coach kind of go. But like if the record slips, then the GM gets to say, and he's like, I need to see JJ.
Yeah. Who do you feel better with? Because you're about to get 15 targets a game. So who's going to get you in the end zone faster?
Yeah. They're also like, I just paid you a gazillion dollars, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So he's got to like, who do you go with? Because obviously a quarterback versus coach, I feel like the quarterback's probably going to win if he's big time.
He's legit, though, yeah.
Aaron Rodgers goes in, says he hates the Jets coach. Who are they getting rid of?
Oh, God, they'd fire him before Aaron Rodgers. They'd call him in and they'd let Rodgers fire him.
Yeah, I feel like they would, too.
The GM would leave and fucking, what's his name? I'm blanking on it.
Who?
The Jets coach. Bald dude.
Oh, I know exactly. I can see him. Not Singletary. Something like that.
Anyways, Rodgers would be sitting in the GM chair. They would call him in. Rodgers would fire him from the GM chair. He'd have bombed to Wilson today.
Robert
it looked good, though.
Yeah.
Solid, yeah.
Rodgers look good. That's what training camp's all about.
Man, it'd be a hell of a season. I really hope Rodgers stays healthy because it'll make it that much more fun.
Are there any holdouts, hold-ins you believe are actually smoke or fire?
I got a conspiracy theory that I talked about earlier. I think Jamar Chase is holding in. He ain't practiced in 2 days.
I wouldn't be surprised. Well, did you hear the Jets owner come out, or Jets owner, the Bengals owner came out and he's like, Well, we don't want to talk about like extensions now. That's something we got to do in the off season. Like you just had the whole damn off season. You didn't do it. Like, you can't wait till training camp and now say like, well, we can't talk about it now.
That's
Like,
because they ain't got no money.
yeah. Well, they had
Basically,
to.
they're a welfare team.
Yeah. They had to pay Burrow.
Yeah, Shiesty's getting all that money. What are they going to do?
Yeah.
I love talking about that billionaire being broke, dude. It makes me feel so good.
Joe Burrow bleaching his hair. Who's he think he is?
Slim Shady.
Yeah. We'll
Dropped
see.
a new album. Well, Slim Shady's technically, like he said he was back. Or technically he said he's dead now. I don't know.
You don't even get me started on conspiracy theories with him.
Slim Shiesty ain't dead, though. He's back, baby.
We'll see that. We'll see though. The Bengals. I mean, you think Chase is holding in? I wouldn't doubt that. Ayuk is openly like I want out of there, but
Yeah, don't give a shit, yeah.
yeah,
They don't give a shit either, though. That's the problem.
No, it's really like these player meetings or whatever they do. They don't. I'm sure they help the players, but like these kind of things just seem like they don't benefit them at all.
Well, it doesn't even matter because like there's nothing that you can really do anymore with the new contract. It's like
You can't hold
it's
out
the whole year, and we'll see you next year, dude. Like that year don't count then. Pay you that money next year. Sit out again. Like what you can do? Miss out on what is he making? Like $14 million this year, probably
something like that. But yeah, he could make a lot more.
I saw Jamar Chase's salary was like $1 million this year, like actual salary. You know, it's probably like signing bonus, other bullshit, but that does seem wild.
Oh yeah, CeeDee Lamb. He even came out and said he doesn't want to be like the highest paid, but obviously he probably wants to be like the second highest paid. But like,
yeah.
Wild. Like, I don't know why
I'll take $1 less, dude. I care about the team.
Who are you paying first, Micah Parsons or CeeDee Lamb? Because it seems like that's kind of the issue right now.
Ooh.
You believe in Dak, I think you got to keep Parsons, honestly. If it really came down to that, I don't know why they couldn't keep them both because it's Dallas. Like, they got to be like the richest franchise in the league, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah. Well, besides the Walmart people, Denver.
But I'm saying, like, in terms of, like, their revenue, like, what they're going to make, I feel like
Dallas, what they're bringing in, absolutely, yeah.
So, like, bam. Come on. Jerry once said his hand don't cramp writing checks.
Yeah, he was a liar. That's a stingy bastard. Dude.
Yeah, he's got to put it out there.
It's either that or he just loves negotiating way too much. It might just be he just loves trying to make a deal, baby, and he's just screwing him.
He just loves the haggle.
It don't make no sense. They should have extended him before JJ, and then JJ would have been the highest paid, and then the next people would have been the highest paid. You got to go early. Extend them early.
You got to go number one. I don't know why they let these guys wait. Just get the deal done as fast as you can.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
That was Burrow's whole thing was he was waiting for Herbert to sign.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah. So it's
especially
like everybody
thinks you're better.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to get them early. You got to do it right.
Always. Get them early, get them young.
Speaking of the Chargers, what do you think about old Harbaugh saying the first day of training camp felt like coming out the womb?
I like that I can say it now. I fucking love that, man.
Yeah, I love him.
If he would have been like, you know what, I want to coach for Ohio State, I would say, get Day the fuck out of here, dude.
Love Harbaugh.
Oh, yeah.
It's Ohio, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Harbaughs are from Ohio. That's all we do.
Now, I don't understand what the Chargers are doing, per se. I don't get their game plan, really.
50 times a game. Actually, I think the Chargers are going to be legit. Nobody's really talking about them. I think the Chargers are going to be nice.
If Quentin Johnston's going to have to learn to catch.
It doesn't even matter. They got Lad McConkey. They got Palmer can do some shit. They're going to be all right. They're going to run. They took the whole Ravens backfield from last year.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, they'll be fine. The Chargers will be fine. I like them. Herbert's going to ball sneakily. He's not going to get 35 touchdowns, but I think Herbert will get like 27 to 30.
That's not bad if it was like 27 and like 9. Them picks got to stay low if you're going to throw 27 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think that's how they're going to play. Just like Michigan did, really. But he loved Herbert. I told you, like, we talked months and months ago of old Greeny talking about how much Harbaugh loved Herbert before he even got the job. He's going to let him throw. They paid him.
Oh, you gotta let your horse run, baby.
But he's not going to throw 40 times a game. But I could see him getting he'll go 22 of 30 for 230 yards, maybe 1 or 2 touchdowns a game. That's what I see him doing. But he's going to ball out some games.
Depending what you paid him for, though.
No, he'll ball out some games.
When you paid him, I didn't think you thought it was going to be a rebuild.
No. Yeah, and then they got rid of Keenan Allen. We'll see, though, because if the wide receivers are better than maybe Quentin Johnson wakes up, it sounds like he might not even make the team. But Ladd McConkey sounds legit. He's going to get a ton.
We'll find out. Speaking of that division, did you see what the Raiders did?
Tell me about it.
They're trying to ruin the football for everybody. They got a fucking Patrick Mahomes Kermit the Frog puppet at practice.
The last I saw, it was minus 255 for the Chiefs to sweep the series. People are talking about jump on before it gets out of hand.
What are they doing?
Wild. But the Raiders always give the Chiefs problems. I love the rivalry, though. I love to see it.
You know what? I was wondering that, and I think Mahomes is 10-2 and or 8-2 against them or something. We just remember when they beat when Oakland has beat them, so it makes you think they have their number, but no, he owns them.
Yeah. Well, they're always close games. That's what I mean. By, they would got him, but they're always giving problems. It's always a close game when they should blow them out.
I'm telling you what, people will smash those overs on that game.
Oh yeah,
them overs are going to be smashed.
Who do they play week 1? Do they play each other week 1?
Nah, I doubt it, but that would be fucking awesome.
Well, did you watch the quarterback series on Netflix?
Oh shit, they play the Bengals. Oh no, I forgot. It's 3 pre. Oh shit, they play the Chiefs go Ravens Bengals.
Can we talk about the schedule for a second?
Let me talk about the Chiefs schedule 1 second.
I would love
to
hear
They start the year at 8:20. Their second game is 4:25. Third game 8:20. Fourth game 4:25. Third game 8:15. 4:25. 4:25. 8:15. They don't play a 1 o'clock game until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 games in until they get a 1 o'clock game. 1 o'clock is the best window.
These schedules, I don't know what's going on or who does these schedules, but I think somebody's trying to do some things, honestly. I think somebody's trying to they're trying to juice the stats, pretty much is what I'm saying. Let's look at some things, okay?
I would love to.
We have the hardest. Yeah, I would love that. We have the hardest schedule in football, right? The Cleveland Browns.
Second hardest after the Ravens, but yeah.
No, we have the hardest. Then it goes, I think, last I saw was us, Pittsburgh, and then Ravens. Okay, so 3 out of the 4. The Bengals had the 16th or 17th hardest schedule. So how's that change? We finished the season brutally. Meanwhile,
I liked it.
America's new team, the Detroit Lions, okay? Jared Goff is absolutely terrible in the cold and in the weather games. Pretty much every game they have is in a nice state or it's inside.
That might just be unlucky. I'm not sure about that. But I mean, it could be a lot about selling fucking games too.
It's who they
want to watch the Lions play. You want to watch the Lions play.
That's what I'm saying. It's who they want in the Super Bowl. They're juicing the stats. The jury's out on Watson, no pun intended, but the schedule's brutal at the end. This is definitely stacked against the Browns right now at the end. But meanwhile, the Bengals somehow, even though the Ravens and Steelers have the toughest schedule, the Bengals have the easiest than all of us.
That's because they play the last place schedule because they were last place in the division, so they get the easiest schedule.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, it's a sport, baby. It's entertainment. I would do that all the time. Speaking of Watson, you see him rocking the Bernie Kosar jersey today?
I saw the visor and I loved it. I'm a sucker for the visor. Yeah, it was the amber one.
Imagine the first dude who came out for a football practice with a visor on.
It's probably LaDainian Tomlinson. That's the first person I ever remember wearing a visor.
They had to be so. Everyone else had to be like, that is the baddest looking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Because that's the only way to look at it.
I believe it.
I'm pretty sure Thompson had to say had to get like a doctor's note.
I think that the visor started. I feel like I remember the clear ones, but then maybe I feel like the ones I remember with the dark visor were LT and Ricky Williams.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I remember rocking the dark visor. And then Vic a couple times rocked the dark visor, and that was cool. That's when it was like, that's real cool.
Yeah, they got that LT interview. They're like, "Can you see at night?" And he was like, "Nope."
It would be wild. I heard somebody describe it like a welder's helmet, like where you just can't really see like anything until it's just like the last second.
I don't know how you'd catch passes with it.
No, I feel like it would be miserable, especially like in a night game. It had to be miserable.
Yeah.
How would you see a little ball in the air?
For intimidation. Like that's the only reason.
Oh, they look intimidating as hell.
Oh, absolutely, they do. What do you want? Quick? Do you want to play a quick for your life game?
Yeah.
Or do you want to get to? Wait a minute, I have one more thing. No, I lost it. Oh, or do you want me to get a? Let me get a quick thing in quick. Have you seen like the Ultimate Karate Championship on like TikTok yet?
No, I'm very interested.
So the mat gives you Bloodsport vibes. I'll say that.
Okay.
And they're fighting karate, so that also kind of gives you Bloodsport vibes. And the first one I watched like a whole match, just sitting there like TikTok live watching it. The fans kind of the people jumped in, and they started fighting too. And I was like, "Oh shit, this is cool." It's a legit little production too. And I'm telling you, once you see that mat, like, it's not like
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but this one's like a square, and the outside's just kind of tilted up,
okay,
like at an angle. But it's a little blood sporty, and I was like, I could get into this.
You have to share that.
The next time I see it, I'll send that to you.
I'll post it on our TikTok.
Oh, I like that. Like share. I think you like repost on TikTok. Anyways,
yeah.
A little game we call Your Life's on the Line. You got 3 choices. Hit 2 free throws to win an NBA playoff game.
Is there a crowd?
Absolutely, there's a crowd. It's sold out, brother.
It's loud then.
You know what? No, I'm at a home game. The home fans are watching. It's quiet, brother.
It does feel like it would be worse for some reason.
Doesn't it?
Like it'd be so much worse.
Yeah, it feels like it'd be easier to concentrate with people just screaming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's still going to be loud, but it's going to be pins and needles.
First and goal. First and inches. You get 4 shots to score a touchdown.
Am I the quarterback? Running back?
Yeah, you be sneaking.
You be sneaking?
Yeah. Okay. You're getting drilled, brother. Okay. Option number 3. Sink a 3-foot putt at Augusta.
I feel like I am for sure going to miss the putt.
They're not good options, if I'm being honest with you.
I have no shot at the putt. Are we down by 2 for the free throw, or are we down by 1 and I got to hit 1 out of 2?
You got to hit both.
Oh, so I can't miss 1?
Yeah. No, you got. This is to send it into OT, or you get killed, dead.
At home. That's going to be remembered forever. But so is sneaking 4 times. But then again, it'll get blamed on the coach for that. If you miss 2 free throws, that's on you.
You're the only person that can get blamed.
Yeah. Same with the putt.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt a lot worse.
I love how this game's called For Your Life, and that we've changed all these to just winning, though. Like, we forgot, like, this, you die.
Well, I'm just saying, like, yeah, either way, I don't want to be remembered as the guy who's died because I missed the 3-foot putt in front of everybody.
That's true, too.
Like, if I didn't get in, it's like, well, yeah, I mean, come on, look at the blocking. I mean, but it's like,
yeah.
Ooh, he just missed it. Back rim, huh?
Yeah, but like you could fumble the first snap. But get it back, and that's still like this is a problem. Like,
yeah, I still think I have no chance. I couldn't be able to push. No. And even with them pushing me, I'm going to be like a pretzel. Like,
oh yeah,
there's no way. Like you're too strong.
You're a big fullback, and now you're going to have to say, brother, drill me.
You got a better chance of me going on your shoulders and you just running in like that.
Just pick me up, brother.
We got to
pick me up.
Yeah, I think I would go with give me the football.
Give me the 3-footer because it's one putt, it's one swing. The free throws you got to hit back to back. This is just one 3-footer with probably a 2-footer break.
You're gonna miss it.
Probably. Yeah. But it's just easier to do one thing once. I don't get tackled.
That would suck because if it hurt to get tackled, that's going to set the rest up for the next 3.
You know what those like if it's for your life, at least you get 4 shots on the football one though. Mm-hmm. Like the putt is like, bro, you're gonna know as soon as it leaves the fucking club if it has a shot. And that's all you get. That's the only try you get. As soon as that ball hits the club, you're gonna be like, maybe you're gonna be like, oh fuck.
It's gonna be loud.
Drilled it.
Yeah.
Fucking drilled it.
As soon as it hits, it's gonna be loud, one way or another.
I mean, you might fumble it once, you might lose a couple yards, and then you're passing on 4th down, baby. Like this is it. At least we got a shot. Who's my receiver? They got Megatron. I can throw one jump ball, maybe.
Throwing. I don't think you're gonna be able to throw. You imagine what it looks like in the end zone with our height. Look at Bryce Young right now.
No, it's just shotgun and jump ball to Megatron.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me I got like Megatron on my team.
I'm just saying I don't know who the receiver is. You know, I'm thinking it's a good one.
You said it was quarterback sneak, so that's what I thought.
Well, yeah, I'm the first one, and then when you fumble when you're 4th and 3, it's 2nd and 3. Now you got to change it up.
And I'm not fumbling. I'll tell you that.
Oh, you're gonna fumble.
No way, no chance. Give me the football.
Oh man, let me scroll through this here, see if we have missed anything from today. No, we killed all my notes off this dead stuff out.
Run the football at the Fantasy Expo, August
8th. No.
8th. No.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. In Akron, Ohio.
August 8th. It's August 9th is the Friday. August 9th, 10th, and 11th.
Figure it out.
What do you want to send them out on?
If you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter.
Oh, one last thing for the Browns fans. Kevin Stefanski keeping play calling duties.
Yeah. He's so smooth. Real quick, he's so smooth.
I thought he was going to do it. I didn't think he was going to do it. I wouldn't have gave it up, but.
He threw out a line about like, yeah, it's great having these kind of owners where they just allow us to fly first class wherever we go. It's like, man, he's so cool. He's so cool.
Yeah, they redid like the whole gym or whatever you want to call it, the whole workout room at their training camp thing. So they're doing some right things, man. They're doing it big.
Yeah, for sure.
Them owners will break the bank, baby, and that's what you got to love. Your owner can suck; he can make bad decisions, but at least he'll break the bank, man.
Yeah,
that makes it fun. You get to see fun players.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's gonna be it for us tonight.
Next week,
ladies and gals, and boys and girls. It's been a fun one. We'll be right back here next Thursday. We will be 1 week closer to football. Probably got some more football news, a little bit more action.
In a week? You kidding me?
Forget about it.
I'm gonna cut and pick up so many different people. One internet clip is all I need.
Get in the Dynasty League if you're not. It is a good time.
It's so much fun.
Anyways, if you're watching, like, subscribe, follow, whatever the hell they are. And we will see you back here at 10:15 Thursday night. And remember, if you cannot be an athlete, be an athletic supporter. Goodbye.